This is my DJI FPV drone. I'm out here flying it today, testing out the new props. These are master air screw props that I'm trying out for the first time. They're a little bit louder and maybe a little sketchy in the turns or the stops, but I like them, especially because of the red color and which matches my red hood. This was the green hood that came with the drone. I had my wife paint it and I put some little stickers on it to make it look sporty. I like it. Matches the props. Like I was saying about these props, they came with a full set, 2 directions, and they have the round circle around there that shows that that's a match, and blanks on the other ones. And in the molding there's a direction that shows you, so you will know which one goes on which arm. I also added the DJI factory made support brackets that gives it a little more strength. I don't know if it handles as well with it, but I'm a beginner, so I like that. It's a good look too. They're pretty easy to put on. They basically just slip up over the front and snap on, over the back, snap on, and then there's this bracket that hooks and goes around and has a screw set toward the front, or toward the, yeah, just toward the front. And the important note is the screw goes in from the bottom into the nut that's in place. If you go from the top, it will not fasten down. So go from the bottom. Pretty simple to put on and take off. When I was changing this part, it was a little scary. I took out the 4 screws, 2 on each side, and the 4 screws in the front. Removed the gimbal cover first, and then taking this off, it feels like it's on there solid. In fact, the original piece feels like it's just a solid hard piece, and you're trying to break it out without breaking it. But once you get it off, it's as loose. It's a soft enough plastic like the piece that you're replacing it with. That's the spare one. But what you have to do is you have to get your finger in the side here, push down and kind of bow it to get these little clamps off and back on. I watched a video on YouTube. I gotta get back and thank that guy. It made it really easy. It's kind of spooky until you get it off. Then you realize it's pretty easy and you put it back on. Just be careful. Like I said, flex it. Pull up here, push down here, and it kind of bows and pulls those little tabs out. Pretty simple application. Just make sure when you put it back together, you get everything, all the tabs underneath before you tighten it down. The little screws on the side are a different size than the screws in the front, so keep them separate. You gotta admit, this is a pretty sick looking drone. Tell me what you think in the comments, or show me a picture of yours.